So what's going on, everyone? Now today I'm going to review Maybach Music Group's new album called Self-Made Volume 2. Now I'm not heavy on Rick Ross. The only reason I really wanted to check it out and listen to it was listen to a couple artists like Meek Mill, Stally, Wale. I want to hear a couple of Gunplay songs, and I got that from the album. And I also got some surprising features, from, you got Wiz Khalifa, Nas, Kendrick Lamar. You got the obvious French Montana, which I really did not like from this album at all. But besides the point, I'm going to hop right into this, give you some things I liked about this album, maybe some things I didn't like, my top songs, what I rated this album. So, let's get started. So this album has 14 tracks on it, and like I said, you're going to have features from Wiz Khalifa, Nas is on here, Kendrick Lamar, you have the obvious French Montana, you have Bun B, and you got a few other artists that feature on this album. Now, one thing I noticed when I was playing this and listening to it, some of these songs could have got cut that me personally, I didn't like them. Maybe you like them, but me personally, I wasn't liking them. And the songs would have to be Black Magic, I really wasn't feeling anyone besides Wiz Khalifa, and a little bit of Wale. I really wasn't feeling the hook on it, but that was just my opinion. And Bag of Money, I really don't feel that track, it's basically like a bragging record to fans, you could say. So I wasn't really feeling it. Those are probably the only songs I really couldn't tolerate, and if I heard them again, I'd probably just skip right by them and not really care for them as much. And one of the new additions to Maybach Music Group, if you don't already know, is Omarion. Now, I'm not heavy on him. I don't listen to him before he even got signed to them, or even now that he is signed to them, I don't listen to him. I wasn't really feeling him as much on this. The only song that I can really say that I liked on it was Let's Talk, even. That was straight. He had, in between here, he had little Biggie samples here. Like, I think during the hook he had them. So, it was a straight song, I guess. I wasn't really feeling him when he was on a hook or he featured on it as much. But a song by itself, I guess it was straight. Now, having a group album, some people are going to outshine another group of people, which, you did have those standouts. Now, one of the standouts that really were in here that I personally thought was a standout was Meek Mill, you have Stally, and I'll even throw Wale in there. Rick Ross, I really wasn't feeling it, how he was on every track. He gave at least a verse. If he didn't have a verse, he said a couple things in the beginning or something like that, and he had his last song at the end, which I didn't like. If you're gonna put your artist on it, don't put yourself at the beginning of it. Have your artist come in and introduce it. Don't have you the boss, do it. But that's just my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but whatever. Alright, so with that being said, I'm going to hop right in and give you my top 3 songs that I was feeling off of this album. And my top 3 would have to be Power Circle, and that had a bunch of artists that were on it. One of them, a surprising feature by Kendrick Lamar on it. Another one would have to be Acting Up. I thought that was crazy. I liked Meek Mill's verse on it. And another song that surprised me was Fountain of Youth by Stanley. So I really liked that. Those were my top 3 songs out of the whole album. There was maybe 1 or 2 other songs I liked that I probably didn't mention, but those were my top songs that if I listen to this album again, I would skip right to and I'd play these ones. I'm straight with those songs. And with that being said, I'm going to drop this album with the 7. That's just my personal rating, my personal songs, some things that I wasn't feeling about it. Tell me what you think. Maybe you liked it, maybe I'm wrong or I'm right. It's just my opinions. So drop your opinions if you liked it, if you didn't like it. Some things you liked about it, some things you didn't like about it, if there are any. And also, if you haven't already seen, they put out the stream, so I'm going to link it if I can find it again. You could listen to the whole album streamed off of YouTube or some channel or whatever. So the link is down below. Make sure you like the video, subscribe up there if you haven't already. I got a bunch of reviews. Next month is going to be crazy with Nas, Prodigy 50, Slaughterhouse. So be sure to subscribe, and if you are subscribed, be sure to hit me up on Twitter, Facebook, Google+. So whenever I got a video, you instantly get it, and it's right there. You just click it and watch it. Real quick, easy, paced, and I'm done, yeah. So I'm out, and peace.